national championship. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out. So now you're way behind on the sticks.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long for the 22. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. And he's got it. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Whittington. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
He hands it to the back. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. As the first down is still going. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed to the running back. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid tackle, able to get him down. The Doctor in the red zone. In the red area, it's Whittington. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On the ground, it's Johnson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The sure hands. It's Johnson. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Or it's snapped to the back. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
He shreds the tackle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. On the return, it's low. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
down play for this offense right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Going to flip the field here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away, and they come up with something here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Canes run whistle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. First and long now after the penalty. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Dickey. He's found some room at the 45.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion sets up a second down play. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes the grab. It's Whittington. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Breaks free. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Pretty good job here by the quarterback of just getting away from the sack and throwing that ball away to live for the next down. I really thought he was going to be brought down. They had such good pressure on him. But once again, you can see the mobility of this young man and what he's capable of doing. So, incompletion, but at least it's not a negative play or a turnover.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. 7 defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Martinez. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down. But what would be the play call?
One more play before they head to the locker room. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. first play of the third quarter is a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Oregon. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That run moves the ball across the 40. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Martinez.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Powerful running into the secondary. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field of 5 wide. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 38, Miami 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here's the second down play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Stopped short at the marker after just a short game. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. Complete to the running back on his 4th down play. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead.
Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Miami offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Second down play coming up.
Let's go.
On the toss play, runner moving left. Powering right past the defender. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
1st and 10 play coming up.
Get set. Get set.
The back's got it. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Ready up.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
42 Spider.
The shotgun handoff here. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami. Made the defense look slow that time. set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense comes back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. What a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. He's got some room and some blockers here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown for the U. Now with no time left in this blowout loss for the PAT, just a formality. And they knock through the PAT for the final play of this loss. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.